How's it going, everybody? Rye here today, and we are back with our Hut 22 no money spent road to glory, our road to bread. And you guys have been hitting that like goal and been absolutely killing it lately. I want to say thank you so much. I'm going to up the like goal. I know it's kind of wrong to do that in episode 9, but can we get 15 likes in this episode? I want to see you guys hit it. You guys have been doing great. You're making me up the bar here. The support you guys have shown me is great. And make sure to subscribe if you are new here, because we got a lot of content coming this season. But guys, we are ready to get it underway in episode 9 here. We have a few packs to open from playing some Hut Rush, from doing our re-rolls. So without further ado, let's get this pack opening underway. We start out with the jersey, some numbers, another number, William Carrier, which is actually pretty good, I think, for this kind of pack to get an actual NHLer. I know that he's the kind of guy that, you would fill with an NHL pack because, low overall, but it's not the end of the world. We get him there. Our next pack is a mini pack here. 5 items real quick. Let's just go ahead and get this done. Nothing too exciting. Although, guys, I'm actually really liking some of these jerseys. So they're actually looking pretty good. But then we get a 1 gold player pack. This is from Hut Rush. I can tell you for a fact. We get Casey Middlestat. Yay, go Sabres. I'm not going to use him unless he gets a better card this year. But really the only Sabre I see myself using is either Dylan Cousins or Rasmus Dahlin. Anyway, our next pack is a 3-player pack. We get Alexander Kerfoot. That's an 80-plus player, which is pretty good for some sets, so I will take it. Our next pack, a premium pack, 4 gold players. Our 4 players, 2 gold. Our first player is going to be a Superstar Origins Wade Redden with the Send It ability. Now, that's actually pretty good. The 2 ability points, that's nothing for Send It, right? He's got the Buzzin' synergy style, so not very useful, but we'll be editing a lot of synergies soon because we just pulled Keith Yandel as well. Very nice. I didn't check out Keith Yandel. Didn't excite me in the moment, I guess. And then I pull Dmitry Orlov. So that's 3 really good players out of this pack. Well, I say really good. Like, hold up. But, like, still, they're serviceable players. They're 82, 81, right? It's not too bad. That's not the end of the world. But I'm pretty happy with this pack. All in all, a free pack just for playing the game. That's really where we're going to get all our packs without spending any money. And then finally, we have a 2 gold player pack. I did my silver re-roll, so let's go ahead and take a look. We get Sam Lafferty and then Evgeny Kuznetsov with his 86 skating, 83 shooting, 84 hands, 90 speed, 83 wrist shot accuracy, 85 passing, 84 puck control, and he's got that fly the zone ability, as well as, I believe, puck on a string. It was either that or ankle breaker. I can't exactly remember right now. But let's go ahead, slot some of our new guys into the lineup. And just, we got a new head coach that I can now activate Applesauce with, which is fantastic. Avery James, I was kind of actually happy about that one because now we can look to activate another synergy because we have 6. And now I get to substitute Rasmus Dahlin for Zach Werenski or Keith Yandel. I decided to go with Zach Werenski right off the bat. I'd like to get somebody with Fly the Zone in there, Booming Shot maybe. But for now, I'm just going to go with the overall and plug Zach Werenski in there. You can see the synergies do actually affect a little bit. And you can see well-rounded. We only have the 1 from our backup goalie, so it's really not worth it trying to go after Keith Yandel there. So we just flip in Zach Werenski. And there's going to be a lot of line shuffling coming up here, guys. Shea Theodore, our X Factor, he desperately needs an upgrade, right? He's an 81. We need to go take a look. How much is it going to cost to upgrade him? It's going to cost 6,500 coins or his base 82. We definitely want to get his base 82 because 6,500 is not his base 82. I'm trying to flip back and forth here to see just how much better he gets. Obviously, it's just that much better, right? He's 2 overall higher. It's definitely worth it. Don't sit around, especially when you get those low overall X factors. But now it's time to do some thinking here, guys. We have the potential to activate a couple synergies now that I can take Marchessault out. We'll get forwards in here, and we want to get Kuznetsov in. Looking at the synergy styles for all these guys, Kuznetsov, get him in there over Marchessault. I know Marchessault has been good, but I think Kuznetsov is just that little bit better. He's got that speed element to him, too. But now we have 3 fly the zones. It is puck on a string, so there we go. I did confirm that. But we are going to move him. I wasn't sure to move him up between Voracek. It was looking at Voracek. I probably should move him for Dubois, which I will do in a minute here. But you guys can see we've got our third line's basically got Fly the Zone on them both. So why don't we go ahead and see if we can get Fly the Zone active because we are 2 away. I mean, Spark could be useful. It's only Elias Pettersson. It's not the greatest one. So Fly the Zone, I think, is the one I want to get activated, right? So taking a look here, Jakub Voracek is already in the lineup. Who else here has fly the zone? Any forwards have fly the zone? I love this, how it also tells you how many you have. So you can see here. And the next best guy is Corey Perry, Anders Bjork. Anders Bjork is going to make a temporary re-emergence into the squad here. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. A temporary re-emergence. And we now have 4 out of 5. So we're going to substitute our backup goalie. See, potentially, if there's a backup goalie with fly the zone and distributor. Now, distributor affects Kane, Matthews, Ferraro. 3 guys I really, really want to keep that active on, right? They get the +2 speed, the puck control. It's just really, really good. But I'd also like to get guys like Tavares and Voracek boosted a little bit. Plus, Kuznetsov now has it as well. So those guys should be doing pretty good. And you know what? We've got fly the zone here. I mean, I get 3 from Michael Simpson. I'm never going to put my backup goalie in. It doesn't really matter to me. My Hut team overall is whatever. I care more about synergies, and your backup goalie is a really great spot where you guys can find some synergies and never have to use them. And yes, the hero from the last episode, I think I'm going to have him make way. He's got bombarded as his synergy style. So we're going to go ahead and pop somebody else in there with the distributor synergy. And it's going to be Matthew Joseph from the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, I know it's a 79. It's not great. This 4th line doesn't look great anymore. But guys, we have 3 synergy styles active. So far, Applesauce is probably my favorite. Distributor's really good with the +3 passing, puck control, and then +2 speed. That's just insane, especially for Matthews and especially Patrick Kane. I mean, he's ridiculous with his puck control already. But we have our 3 synergies active. We're going to move Dubois down to that 4th line. I like Kuznetsov on that 3rd line better. Plus, they all have fly the zone active. And then we're going to take a look here at the defense. See if I can switch Seth Jones from Applesauce. He's only got Light the Lamp. I can't switch Victor Hedman because it's not his maxed powered up card. And then these 2, Zach Werenski and Aaron Ekblad, aren't really doing anything for me. Zach Werenski is the only guy with Light the Lamp. So Will Butcher could potentially make his debut. He's got fly the zone. I mean, not debut, but he's going to reappear in the lineup. Nobody else really, these left-handed defensemen, have anything good for us. Synergy-wise, like you can see Applesauce for Darlene, but that's already active. Will Butcher gets fly the zone up to 6, which means I can then take somebody with fly the zone out. So temporary reemergence for Anders Bjork is also now going to be benched once again. But we're going to take a look here, see who we've got, what chem styles. Spark, I don't see Spark on the bottom. We see Magician. So do we have anybody with Magician? We're looking, not really. Anthony Mantha, maybe Light the Lamp, but Victor Hedman and Kaprizov have Magician. And that's enough for me to say I want any kind of forward with Magician to just put him in the lineup. We need 2 more for Magician. And Jakub Vrana is not even bad. He's a very, very big upgrade over a guy like Anders Bjork, right? And now we're 4 out of 5 on Magician. We just need to find out one more player to substitute for Magician. And you know what? The one guy who doesn't have a synergy active, Aaron Ekblad. I know I like Ekblad a lot, but we could get 4 synergies active if I bench Ekblad. No right-handed defenders, so maybe that's something we look to pick up on the market. But Jamie Alexiak, an 80 overall left-handed defenseman, does have Magician. Now, +3 deking, puck control, agility. That's going to be huge for Kaprizov. It's going to be huge for Hedman. Vrana is going to get a nice boost with that as well. And Alexiak is just kind of there, so it's active, right? And I can move Chris Letang up. It's not too much of a downgrade. So guys, I think this is the lines we're going to roll with. We've got 4 synergies active. We've activated 4 synergies. So now let's take a look at the superstar abilities. And I'm going to deactivate the puck on a string from Austin Matthews because it takes up way too many ability points. And it just doesn't do enough for me. So I could activate John Tavares' puck on a string, and I'm probably going to look to activate Elias Pettersson's ankle breaker, simply because ankle breaker is pretty good. Pettersson is on the 2nd line. Maybe thought about quick draw for Suzuki, but I really just want to get guys that are going to impact the game, that are on the ice more often than not. So we are going to activate those. We still have Kane and Kaprizov's X Factors active. Maybe you want to go with superstar abilities unless there's a really OP X Factor ability. I don't know yet. I think I'm going to leave it with this, but you guys can see these lines look very, very nice. I still love the card art for those X Factor, those players. We're going to move Shea Theodore up because my daily objective to get my fall season collectible is to buy something from the auction house, and I figured we've got 6,900 coins. Why don't we buy and upgrade Shea Theodore? So that's what we're going to go ahead and do here in just a minute. We're going to jump to the market, find the cheapest Shea Theodore, and guys, you know, you wait just a little bit, you get rewarded 2,900 for Shea Theodore instead of the 6,500 they originally wanted. So we're saving ourselves 3,600 coins here. It's just a no-brainer, right? 3,600 coins is quite a bit. Plus, we get his second synergy active, which is Spark. So maybe later down the line, we can get more than 4 synergies active. I don't know how many you could possibly max out logically with still having a good team, right? I still want to have a good team, but you guys can see Spark, +2 deking, body checking, strength, acceleration. It's good, but not worth my time to try and totally rework the system here. Plus, our top guys are being boosted right now. But you can see our opponent has 89 Matthews, 86 Patrick Kane with his X Factor, and I believe that was 84 Kyle Connor, but a lot more superstar abilities on this guy's team. You can see Crosby there, X Factor Hedman, X Factor Jones, a lot of X Factors being active here. Not a lot of superstar abilities, though, as we win the opening faceoff. Anyway, the first goal is going to come with us in the zone. Voracek bank pass to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov does get it knocked off his stick. It's going to go out front. Voracek is the faster man, though. He's going to circle around. Goes down low to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov tries to circle out in front. Takes the backhand shot. Can't get it off. Binnington passes it. Voracek is faster and finds John Tavares. I mean, a poor decision to pass it with 3 of my guys and only 1 of his. We jump on that loose puck with Jakub Voracek making his return to the lineup and finds John Tavares for the 1T instead of taking it himself. Look at this. It's just too easy. If that was a save, that would have been absolutely ridiculous. So we're in the second period still, but almost to the end of it. But we do get the puck up to Suzuki, who gets by the defender. He steps up. Suzuki cuts to the middle, gets it knocked off his stick, but we are going to go behind the net again. This time, instead of passing, we shoot. And Suzuki, who couldn't score on the breakaway, does score on the pseudo wraparound coming out from behind the net. And Victor Hedman getting the assist there with his synergy active here, guys. Fantastic play there. Defender stepped up, couldn't quite get the puck knocked off, but I just pass it to him here after the face-off. Crosby is going to come through the middle. I read that, Deke. I read that, but we couldn't pick it up. Nobody covers Matthews. Seth Jones doesn't do anything there to help me out, but I really don't think that should have been there anyway. I mean, I should have stopped Crosby at the blue line with Ferraro. I read the windmill. It was in my skates. Couldn't get it done, and my opponent is going to pull it back to a 2-1 game. And it was kind of frustrating because I didn't realize I was dominating this badly, but guys, that was his second shot, and we're at the end of the second period. I'm up 12-2 in shots after 2 and 8-2 in time on attack, only up 2-1. You got to capitalize on your chances. So here we go. We get a chance. Matthews with the sick toe drag finds Kaprizov, who nets that one. The OG, well, I shouldn't say the OG X Factor. That was Shea Theodore, but the OG X Factor that we had active was Kirill Kaprizov, the first guy we brought in to improve the team. Really easy as you like. That toe drag was nasty at center ice and gets us a 3-1 lead. Now we have John Tavares cutting in. You know, I was really playing a possession game. This guy didn't really want to attack me too much, and then his defender leaves Jakub Voracek in the slot wide open. We slide the pass to the slot, and it's an easy shot from the middle of the slot into the goal. I mean, it's as easy as you like, right? Jakub Voracek on his return to the lineup getting 2 points. Maybe not a guy I should be removing. Anyway, he is going to get it down low. We try to cut it off. We should get that puck. We don't. Matthews does pick it up. I try to pass it. It is picked off. We play some really good defense down low. Do get lost there. Come over with Matthews. He's going to find Suzuki. And it's a 4-2 game. Is it a comeback? Not really. But Suzuki, as you can see from 89 McDavid, this guy's team had a lot of good players on it, guys. It was pretty crazy. But a 4-2 victory is what we are going to get here as Ray Ferraro comes in the middle. We have a chance at a 2-on-1. Time expires. We get the win. 4-2, most likely deserved here. We'll go ahead and check out the stats here at the end of the game. But as you guys can see here, we are going to go ahead and rank up from bronze to silver, helping us get a bit more of those rewards. I'm going to play some games, not record them. You guys said you were totally fine with that earlier, so I am going to do that. I will try to record some games and get some episodes out there for you. Our skill rating goes up to 1665, though. You can see our objectives. And here we go, guys. Take a look at that. 14-4 in faceoffs, and then 14-8 in shots. You can really see it was the third period. I wasn't taking shots. I was really just trying to control the puck in the offensive zone. He was getting very aggressive. The forecheck was there and coming pretty hard, but you guys can see 11:46 to 4:17 time on attack. Faceoffs 14-4. It was really just dominating effort from us. A really good game there. Our team wasn't as good, but for Synergies definitely worked out for us. But guys, that's all the time I have for this one. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.
It's a free for all.